Welcome to HITea with Grace, where we spill the tea on HITea. I'm thrilled to be at ViVE 2024 today, speaking with the industry's greatest leaders about the industry's greatest problems and the solutions that are solving those problems. I'll also be learning about leadership strategies that keep these leaders at the top of their game. All right, tee up.
My name is Hayward. I'm so glad to be here. I'm the general manager of healthcare at Talkdesk.
Thank you so much for joining me today. So tell me a little bit about what you feel to be the industry's greatest challenge.
So one of the biggest challenges I think we're facing is how do we turn care from being so reactive to being more proactive? It's just a pet peeve of mine. We hand people pieces of paper and say, go do all the things. No one checks in to see if they've been done. And we really make it very difficult to navigate. So for me, I really believe the biggest challenge that we're facing today is how do we flip the script there? You know, in other industries, we guide people. We have guided, just ways of taking people through different experiences. We don't do that here. We basically just throw them in and say, go swim. And we are the most complex thing to actually navigate. So being able to turn that around and being able to work through that is so important.
Interesting. I'd also love to learn more about what innovations are solving those challenges.
So how are we solving those? The way I think about things, I'm super excited about what the large language models and our AI can bring, and actually being able to present information in ways that are more real-time, that are more consumable by whomever it is that's reading them. Today, we look at an EHR and we have to actually read so much information. Even the summaries are long reads, right? How do we allow there to be something that's much more digestible in the moment that allows people to guide the patients? Whether they're calling in, whether they're in front of a clinician, we want to be able to guide those people with advice and next steps, next best actions, however you want to talk about it. How do we guide them in a way that's much more proactive and not so reactive and really helps elevate everybody's game, right? That's what I'm excited about.
Now, moving on to the personal side, what advice do you wish you could give your younger self?
Wow, such a great question. And I think about my younger self. She didn't have all the confidence. She had outwardly a lot of confidence, but internally, and I think we women tend to struggle a lot with that, Grace, right? That inner talk track that happens. I think my advice to my younger self would be ignore that inner talk track that tells you that you can't, because you can. And guess what? You have.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We loved learning from you. And thanks to you for joining us too. Check out the HITea with Grace podcast website and YouTube page for more great guests like the one today. Cheers.